Have you ever found yourself stumbling over your words during that important customer or client meeting? And then there's that sudden drop in confidence when they ask you another tough question, which then leaves you to doubt your abilities instead of overcoming it head on. Now, this often happens not because you're not knowledgeable, but it's because you haven't fully internalized your responses. Stay tuned, because today we're going to talk about the 5-step process that's going to help you conquer this hurdle. Hi friends, I'm Shayla Deem. I'm one of your contributors on this channel. It is our goal here at Speaking of Real Estate to equip, empower, and educate our industry one agent at a time. By sharing videos like these for you to have access to, there's no doubt that you're going to stay ahead of the herd. So be sure to like and subscribe so you can stay up to date with the latest content. These 5 stages that we're going to talk about today will not only help you gain confidence, but it is going to put you in the position to convert and not only respond more smoothly, but also to project the professionalism that you aspire to give. Now, if you are ready to stop stumbling and start excelling, let's get started. Internalizing effective communication scripts is crucial for any real estate agent who wants to excel. It's not about knowing what to say. It's about making these responses a part of you. It's about internalizing them. So let's break it down on how you can do that. First, we need to understand what internalization really means. It is a process where external knowledge becomes a part of your instinctive response system. Now, this doesn't happen overnight. It happens through a very structured approach, and here's how we can approach it. Number 1, you need to start learning. This is the initial stage. You need to focus on absorbing those scripts. You need to read them. You need to listen to recordings, write them down over and over. This stage is about familiarization and understanding the messages behind each script. Now, people have lived before us, so there's no reason for you to reinvent the wheel, because chances are these scripts have been used to convert many deals. So study them over and over and over. The next step is to practice. Once you know the script, it is time for you to practice. You need to start reciting them out loud. Do it in the mirror. Recite it to a colleague or a coach. The goal here is to get comfortable with the words until they start feeling natural. So practice, practice, practice. The next stage is simulation. After you practice, I want you to put yourself in real life scenarios. I want you to find a partner who's going to throw unexpected questions at you. That way you can adapt to different situations, different responses, and become more flexible and authentic. Now, I'd rather you be uncomfortable with role playing with a peer than you become uncomfortable with a customer or a client. The goal is to internalize and test that by taking action. Again, practice, practice, practice. Now, here's the moment where you are truly tested. That's right, live testing. Now, it's time to bring your script into the real world, which by this point, it really shouldn't feel like a script. It should roll off your tongue, just like you say please and thank you. Now, I realize that this stage is going to be challenging, but it's going to be crucial for you to refine your delivery and make the proper adjustments based upon these real interactions. Now, if you've been consistent with stage 1, 2, and 3, by this point, it's going to feel like a very natural stage. And if you stumble, it's okay. Guess what? You're human, so give yourself some grace. But do not avoid practicing more and more until you know it. Action, it reveals areas of growth, so don't be afraid of this. Remember, you are here to expand and to grow and not remain the same. Stage 5, last but not least, is reflection. I want you to reflect on your experiences, what worked, what didn't. This helps you internalize not just the script, but also the lessons learned from using them. Continuously improving your delivery is important. So after every call, you need to assess the call, assess how it went, assess what objections came up and what you weren't able to recover from, and write that down. And now take that same process and internalize it, practice it, study it again, and then implement it back into the real world. Now, the best thing to do is to get in front of these objections, because the universe has a beautiful way of continuing to give us the same scenarios over and over until what? until we get it right. So remember, internalization is about making knowledge a part of your natural response. The more you work through these stages, the more confident and professional you are going to appear to your clients and customers. So to recap today, let's remember the acronym SPAR. Study to not just understand it, but consume it. Practice it in the mirror with a friend because it's easier to do that than to practice on a client. Take action, it's game day. Set the appointment and make the calls and use those scripts because by this point, they have become a part of you. Now let's reflect on what went right and what went wrong after every call and then repeat it. SPAR, study, practice, take action, reflect, and repeat. Do not be afraid of objections. Keep practicing, keep refining, and keep moving forward. You got this, and I am here to help you every step of the way. So stay tuned for further content to help you level up your business. Thanks for watching.